fantasy monsters. It's things that don't exist. Except for the... But why didn't they put the sharks in? They're aggressive too. But then why did they put sheep? They exist in real life. Cow, they exist in real life. And pig, they exist in real life. Oh, the monsters have to be fantasy. Oh, that's why they're called monsters. I just figured this out. I just figured that out today.
Mm-hmm.
But Minecraft is still confusing me. I mean, how can a warden see perfectly? Even if though it doesn't have eyes. It can also smell you. It means run. And also, when you're in survival mode, it gives you darkness.
What?
Darkness is a kind of effect when you're near the warden. It lasts forever until you get far from it. And also, you can smell anything and hear. That means crouching is the way to go. But if Wally meted him, since he makes lots of noise when he starts to move, would Wally just be a flattened robotic pancake after 10 seconds? I mean, Eve is there to fix him once... Wait. It's where the warden is, underground. And Eve can spin like a hurricane, breaking even stone, metallic. I don't think metallic can break. I mean, how can she float? She's not even on support beams. What about in space? She's still floating. But when she's at Earth, the place where gravity exists, she still floats. I mean, robots are weird.
Yep.
Except for mechanical ones. The ones that use gears.
Mm-hmm.
They're just simple.
Yeah.
Very simple to make, but the metal that's on the outside is hard to find. That means it would take about 1 month to build a robot.
It's impossible.
To make a robot
Yeah.
without help.
Yep.
Is it possible to make a very, 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 very futuristic robot? Impossible, even with help. Except if you use... How can robots fly with... How can the futuristic robots fly without, like, the... Like thingies from a helicopter?
LAC.
What about magnetic Earth magnets forced to repel itself? But then how is it floating in space without any magnets? The futuristic world is confusing. I mean, how can you build Eve, the robot from Wall-E, without causing your finger to go on fire? Impossible. I had like a plastic stick once, and I lit it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happened.
Yeah. Don't do that again.
I know. I mean, the lighters ran out of fuel because of me. And also they were
You're not
left on
supposed
for
to
all
use
night.
lighter.
And also the lighter was on for the entire night.
But you're not supposed to use that.
What if you refuel?
You're just 8.
What if you refuel it with alcohol and oil and lots of things that can burn? Whereas you light it, it explodes.
Yeah. It's
Like,
really dangerous.
but what if you put a cap on it? And then that cap will slowly go on fire so you have time to throw it. And then it's like a grenade.
What?
This is what happens if you try to build a grenade. First, there's a possibility you could go boom, and then you're dead. But there's a possibility if you try to activate it and it doesn't do anything because it's broken. But if you find a military bomb out in the open, send it to the military to fix it and also deactivate it. But if you throw it very, very
How
far
do you
away
know
from
that?
you and then explodes, it's still activated. But if you throw it away and it doesn't explode, it's not active.
How did you know that?
Well, I just know about it. Be amazed is the thing that just teach me that. But if you see a military bomb, I should recommend rocket launcher. And if you take the bullet out and then disable it and then put it back in and then you shoot it, it's just a missile. It's just a metal big giant bullet. It does nothing. But if you leave it activated and then you shoot it and then you grab it,
Mm-hmm.
it will, and then you throw it and then it goes faster. And then it circles the world and on your back, and then it circles the world a second time. And this is where I learned if you shooting a missile with a gun is bad. Like, let's see, Hyperbox teach me that. When I shot it, when I made a big pile of missiles and then shot them, my character flew to the border. It means where you cannot move from. And it broke. It literally broke the game. I had to restart the phone 3 times. Just kidding. It didn't break the phone. I couldn't. Hyperbox is weird. Like, if you launch a missile and then you try to pause time, but that doesn't work because you don't have mods. Mods are like modifications. That makes more sense. Modifications help things to... What is that?
Cat.
Oh, Munchkin! This is the one I watch when I want to watch cats be funny.